All right, so I don't know if you have seen my story on Instagram. This is what happened. It's not actually visible, but last week I tried coloring my hair. What mistake I did was that I did not remove the previous dyes which were there in my hair. Okay, because I think twice or thrice I did the permanent hair color, dye, and once at the salon. So yeah, when you don't do that, what happens is if you bleach your hair, okay, pre-lighten it, sometimes the dye doesn't go, okay, and the semi-permanent color which I was trying to get on my hair was violet, okay, and हुआ ये कि जहाँ जहाँ पे the dye must have been there, it was just brown, and यहाँ पे, and it was like in patches. The color was there, and I was so disappointed. Obviously, पैसे की बर्बादी, and also the efforts I took because I bleached my hair twice. And one more thing was I used the old blonder powder which was there, तो वो बराबर नहीं था obviously because it's been a long time. And I was like, shit, I should have just brought the Wella blonder packets which I get in my area, or just use the highlighting kit. उसमें भी आता है blonder powder. Anyway, so I did the vitamin C and head and shoulders treatment at least twice, and I managed to strip down a lot of the color. See if it's slightly visible यहाँ पे थोड़ा बहुत, और यहाँ पे maybe, but most of it is gone, and I'm so glad. So I actually got again some Wella blonder packets and the highlighting kit I ordered from Amazon. Again, mistake. Since I don't get this color, actually I should have just got the normal color instead of highlighting kit, but I thought, chalo, let me just try this. Anyway, so online there was a delivery charge and all that. I get it in my area, just in one shop, otherwise you don't get these colors, semi-permanent colors easily. I also got the purple shampoo of L'Oreal, and let's see, hoping, fingers crossed, that this time I, since I've learned from my mistake, I will get the color. Anyway, so today I have got a review video. So this was the reason I could not shoot like this whole week, because I was like, oh my god, it looks really bad. I had to actually go out like to the bank and stuff. Once I went like pura scarf, just लड़कियां या तो Muslims है या तो बाइक पे बैठती है आजकल. Of course, because of the coronavirus, the girls are wearing pura sarwar, यहाँ पे ढक के full. So I had to do that. Once I did. The second time, finally, because I did the treatment so many times, it was fine, and I was like, great, I can go without this scarf, because you're not used to it and you are really conscious, or it's really hot. Mask se zyada wo pura aisa dhaka hua, like, I don't know, it was really, I was not comfortable. So then it was raining. Okay, since 2 days it has been raining. Even today it's raining. I hope it doesn't spoil my video, because this mic, like I've said, it catches the sound very easily. So what I'm actually going to, this is like a review or suggestions video, because I know that there have been a lot of amazing shows and movies, of course, which are releasing on OTT platform only, because the theaters are closed. That's a really sad thing, honestly. I'm completely a movie buff, and I used to watch movies like every week. So yeah, I have been doing this since I was in college, and I love watching the movie on the big screen more. I was not someone jo pirated movies zyada se dekhte. There are a lot of people who are like used to watching movies on DVDs and stuff, but I think I preferred watching movies in the theater more. So yeah, since everything, whatever is going on, okay, this intro is too long. So yeah, whatever has been going on, it's almost everything is so overwhelming like so many deaths, so many coronavirus cases, some or the other person has been in the hospital or quarantined and someone has died. Okay, we all have at least one or two persons we know who has been dealing with this. And as much as I like watching shows like Patal Lok and Mirzapur or such shows, sometimes I just want to watch shows or movies which is like good comedy, okay, or just chilled out. Like, why do we go back to watching Friends? It's no matter how many times you watch, no matter how many times we all know the story, we all know all the episodes and the dialogues and everything, but still it's very comforting. Okay, it's like Maggie noodles. It's like a comforting bowl of mac and cheese or even pizza for that matter. You can just watch it, alone or with your family and kind of forget the sorrows or kind of forget whatever is happening in the world. I have been doing that a lot. Okay, after a while, like, of course I have to watch shows. Sometimes I review it, sometimes I just watch it because it's a creative exercise also for me. But there are times when I just don't want to deal with life and don't want to deal with my career and don't want to deal with all the overwhelming negative things which are happening in the world, or rather too real. Everything is too real and in your face these days. And these are the shows I love on Amazon Prime. So I have enjoyed watching. So I hope you would also enjoy watching. In fact, two of these shows are also on the Indian Comedy Central channel. I'm not sure if both the shows are there, but it was there. I think they keep airing once in a while. So let's begin today's video. I don't know what to say. Hello everyone, this is Calliope aka Kalpita Naidu, and I hope everyone is keeping well. Please keep wearing masks. Please don't get out of the house just to loiter. I see that so much still, like, kids playing together without any social distancing and stuff. I get it, it's not the most amazing things to just sit at home and watch TV or study these days, even online classes. My 6-year-old nephew is like, he doesn't like the online classes. He liked going to the class and actually studying. But it is still important to follow the guidelines and everyone should take precautions as much as possible. So the first show I have is Mom. Okay, so Mom is an American sitcom. It is a comedy series and it is there on Amazon Prime. I think all the seasons are there, and also on Comedy Central. Like I said, I have seen this show. In fact, I did not actually watch the episodes or catch up properly on Comedy Central. I started watching it on Amazon Prime recently. In fact, this show actually started in 2013. And I think the new season was gonna premiere probably in 2020, but due to the pandemic and all, they were not able to shoot. But last season, I think, premiered last year. So basic plot is that these two recovering alcoholics, both mother and daughter, okay, Christy Plunkett and Bonnie Plunkett. Christy's character is played by Anna Faris, and her mother's character is played by Allison Janney. So all their lives, of course, they have battled with addiction, whether it was drugs or mainly alcohol, and they are trying to stay sober. They also attend the AA meetings where they talk about their lives, and I think it keeps them, basically they have a group, okay, the Alcoholic Anonymous groups, where these friends also, they try to check up on each other and they try to keep each other from losing their sobriety. I think Mom is, from what I have read, it is filmed in front of the live studio audience, like Friends was done, then recently Fuller House also was done. So yeah, it has like this, multi-camera settings, like more like something which is theatrical stage-like sitcom. So this is produced by Chuck Lorre. If you remember, Chuck Lorre has also produced Two and a Half Men, okay, Mike and Molly, and Big Bang Theory as well. So even though the setting is like, a little bit serious, it still manages to stay funny. The dialogues are also like funny, when they mock each other. And Christy, that's Anna, always keeps blaming her mom for giving her a rough childhood, and that's the reason probably she turned out the way she is. That's like throughout the show, she keeps doing that. She keeps making her feel guilty about it. So yeah, when you watch Mom, if you actually compare it with Indian portrayal of moms, like that would be, if imagine a show like Mom is made in India, it would be like totally scandalized. People would be like completely scandalized because they would be like, Adarsh माँ ऐसी नहीं होती. Okay, and ऊपर से Adarsh बेटी. I mean, no, that is not how you deal with things. So yeah, even though like the characters are flawed, but what is interesting is over the next, like with every episode or in every new season, the characters are growing. Okay, there is a lot of the character development also happens, so that's very interesting to watch. Also, things are shown pretty realistic, like it's not easy for everyone. When we think about America, it's like, yes, better life, but whether it's a student who goes from India, or say Japan, or even the Americans who live there, it's not a cakewalk, especially for an alcoholic, for a recovering alcoholic, to actually try to make her life better. Like in one of the episodes, I think she admits that she probably started making her life better from the age of 34 or something. So I like it. I mean, she's a flawed character, but she owns up to her mistake, and she's trying to make things better for herself, her family. She's struggling. She's still struggling. She's a waitress, and she constantly, they struggle for money, and they try to hustle, and they try to a lot of times find ways to make money, and it's always they deal in cash, and they also try to make amends, like they try to improve their relationship also with each other, and with their kids as well. Like Bonnie that tries to do that with Christy, or Christy tries to do the same with her mother and her kids, because she was also not the best mother. And then of course we have these other side characters, or there is parallel story sometimes which is shown, and everyone is trying to basically be a better person, try to do the best for themselves. They are not the best, perfect characters. I like it because no one's life is like perfect. Okay, the way, especially in Indian television shows, the way these characters are shown, I definitely don't like it. So even though there is not really, that cliffhanger thing with each episode, which happens with shows like, Intense, Patal Lok and stuff, this is like a really comforting show where you can just binge watch it without really thinking too much. Okay, so yeah, there are some dialogues which are really so funny. It's like casual conversations they're having, but still it's funny. So yes, I would definitely recommend this, and especially I have to talk about Allison Janney's performance. I think she's phenomenal, and I've seen her interviews since the last 2 days, okay, when I was just researching for this video. She's funny and she's so adorable. Like, if I was a guy, I would love to date her. Yeah, and even though she's not like perfect, I don't know, maybe she's single. I think that's the reason she seems so happy. Just kidding. No offense to married people or my married friends. And of course, no unrealistic storylines, and great chemistry between Anna and Allison. So, yeah, do watch it, check it out if you have Amazon Prime, or keep checking Comedy Central. Next up is Man with a Plan. So, Man with a Plan is again an American TV show. Stars Matt LeBlanc. Matt LeBlanc. LeBlanc. I'm so used to calling him Joey. How you doing? He is also the executive producer on the show. So basically, the storyline is that Matt's character, Adam Burns, is a contractor. Okay, and he works with his brother, and he is raising kids, 3 kids. His wife decides to go back to work, as a lab technician, and he tells his wife that, okay, fine, you can, go back to work, and I'll take care of the kids, and I'll manage work, whatever, everything together. So the show is about that how he takes care of his family and how he manages his work, and that's the whole premise of the show. Basically, he has to manage his contracting business and also his family life for his kids. Oh, it's raining. So there have been like mixed reviews about this show, and it's like there is not much effort put into the comedy or dialogues, or the episodes are too plain. That's what I have read about it. But besides a couple of things which I did not really like, I still feel like Andy Burns, the character of his wife, I think she does call him out, on the sexist comments sometimes he's made in the show. But initial some episodes, it was almost like she was very thankful to, for him to be okay with her going back to work and stuff. And that was a little irritating for me. But if I just get past that, I think it is fine. It's again, no characters have to be like perfect, and parenting also, it doesn't have to be like you being the best parents. You mess up and you sometimes lie to the kids so that you probably make the kid eat her vegetables, or sometimes you get played by the teenage kid. So yeah, these were the things I noticed. Of course, I actually watched it for Joey. I mean, come on. And honestly, I have watched the show. I tried watching actually his show Joey, about, I think this came just after Friends ended, and it follows him from New York to LA, where he tries to become a big movie star over there. It was really boring to watch. So in this show, of course, it's quite well written, I would say, and Matt tries to do the best with whatever he has got, and I would say it's not the best comedy, but it's again like something which you can watch on when you've had a rough day at work maybe, and you just want to chill and watch. It's definitely not completely bad. That's what I would say. Like, I liked watching it, and towards the end I felt like they could have done better. Like, the episodes were just blah. I don't know whether they were just trying to end the show. Like, they are saying it's probably they're not going to renew it for the new season, because I think the last season did not do well. And I understand why, because the quality, of the comedy was not that great. So I hope that Matt chooses something much better, or produces something much better this time. Okay, it's raining outside, so I'm just gonna try and wrap this up jaldi, or maybe I'll not talk about the third one. Okay, so I'm thinking I'll just wrap it up now, because I don't want the audio quality to go down. So I had one more, but I think I'll talk about that with one more maybe. in my next video or maybe after that. Till then, just enjoy these two shows. All right. By the way, yes, as you can see, the bag, the laborers have not come back. The new laborers have also not come. It's been more than a month, so we are just like waiting here, and I'm still like sleeping in the bedroom with those khambas, which is so dangerous. I can't exercise properly. It's frustrating. No, we can't even sell this house like this. So yeah, that's what is up. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment below and let me know what you think about the video. Have you watched these shows? And please share this video with your friends, and please subscribe if you're liking my channel, my videos. Thank you to all my subscribers, and please guys, I think subscribing is your way of showing support, and also watch my videos. Like, please press the notification bell on, and if you want to check out my last video, it's somewhere here. Until next time, it's bye bye from me. Take care.
Words are hard, everybody's gay. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Wish I could